This is a quick video on how I built this porch railing. I am not an expert, and there is many different ways that you can build a porch railing, so this is just one of them. All of the dimensions of this porch will be in the description part of this video. I'm going to start from the bottom to the top, just going through everything. This is a 2x6 post here on the corner. And this is a 2x6 that's attached here to the house. So these are 2x6 blocks, and I removed the porch board so they could set directly on that. The reason I've done that is, for one, I think it just gives you better support, but for two, if I want to change these boards out, I can easily screw these out because all of these are screwed in. I can easily screw these out, remove these, and put new porch boards, 5 years down the road, and I don't have to remove my railing. Then this board across here is a 2x6, and it is screwed in from this side into this 4x4 post that's here in the middle. So with the 4x4 post, it's 3.5 by 3.5 inches, and then the 2x6 is 1.5 inches wide. So you've got 5 inches there. So the top railing is a 2x6. So it's 5.5 inches wide. So you've got a little bit of an overhang here on the back side, and then a little bit of an overhang on the front side. But I think that it fits nicely that way. Then these, whatever you want to call these, the balusters or spindles, sticks, whatever you want to call them. These are 2x2s. You can buy these at Lowe's or Home Depot. I think they're a little under $2 a piece. They'll already be cut on one side, or you can buy them already cut on one side. You can buy them squared off too. This cut's 45-degree cut, so I bought the ones already cut, and then I would square them off with a 45-inch cut to the length that I want for my railing. This railing is 36 inches, and that's from the porch to the top of the hand railing is 36 inches exactly. So these porch boards are 1.25 inches thick. So you've got to kind of figure that in if you're going to be setting the railing, on your actual 2x10 porch board there. You got to kind of figure that in to get to 36 inches from the actual, porch boards. The 4x4 is notched out for this 2x10, so it's 1.5 inches deep, and then 9.25 inches, which is what this board is. That notch is 9.25 length, and then 1.5 inches. This is 1.5 inches, so 1.5 inches notched in. And then I've also screwed in and nailed in this 4x4 to this 2x10. And then these spindles are 31.5 inches long. That's from here to the bottom is 31.5 inches long. Of course, you can have these, fall in shorter if you wanted to. It's kind of your own preference there. This top board is a 2x4 that goes across here. Same idea. It's screwed in from here from the backside into the 4x4, and then the 2x6 handrail on top is screwed into the 2x4 from the top down, and it's screwed into this post also. I use these deck screws to screw in the top railing. They're 2.5 inches long. I think these match the wood well, so I didn't even, cover the screws up. This is supposed to be a rustic cabin, so I screwed them in. I think they blend in with the railing great. Also, what kind of helps hold all of this together is these spindles here that are against the 2x6. I've got those nailed into the 2x6 down through here too. And then the ones that go next to the 4x4, they're also nailed into the 4x4. I'm using a 2x4 as my guide for the spacing. The longer the 2x4 I found is better, just because it can lay against the floor of the porch. So it just makes it easier if you're doing this by yourself. I put the nail there, one at the bottom, and then I'll slide the 2x4 up, and then I'll put one at the top. Using 2 3/8 inch galvanized exterior nails to nail in the spindles. When you're doing the 3.5 inch spaces, you want to make sure you're going to kind of come out right. In my situation, this is 10 feet from the house to the end of the post. So this full porch is 10 feet. So basically this little section is 5 feet. So at 5 feet, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've got 12 spindles in this section and then 12 in that section. Of course, you'll have to kind of do your own math depending on the size of your porch. That was just a quick overview of how I built this porch railing. I hope it helped someone. Thank you very much for watching.